Hey all, it's Megan Lane, the intuitive actress, coming to you live from my brand new apartment. And if you can see in the background here, I decided to take my porch swing and make it into a love seat. So I thought that would be weird and cool. Anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit today about the ego and how to get out of your own way. As actors, we are very ego-driven people sometimes. We people who do this for the applause. Most people I actually have found do it for the love of the work. Most do. But we do get in our own way because we want to be somebody, we want to be seen at a certain level, a certain way. And it can really get in your way, especially the way that you treat other people due to your ego. I've seen this happen, especially when I was a regional actor in Texas. And I mean, I was with a really amazing, a very exclusive agent there. And I'd go work on projects, and I'd see people come in from LA thinking they're hot stuff and whatever, and they would treat craft services horrible. They'd treat the cast horribly. They wouldn't be off book. I'm like, this ego is, not sure where it's coming from, but no. And people don't really want to work with people who are just full of ego or make it difficult for them or like fighting you on everything because they think you know better. You don't want to be that person. You want to be the one who's easy to work with, who's fun to work with, who brings things to the table creatively, who's, not a challenge to be around, who says yes and, who takes direction, all of that. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Also, be careful not to take opportunities because of your ego too. It's like you always have to ask yourself, do I have something better going on? And if it's totally a no, like if it's just a project you're not feeling, that's totally fine. You don't want to go do a horrible script if you're just not thinking it's going to add to your world. I had this ego, I got in my own way egotistically recently, and I wanted to tell you about it because I think the best way to teach is sometimes through storytelling. So I just went out for a show. I went out for Cabaret, which is one of my favorite shows in the world. And I didn't get the lead, which is a dream role, so I was kind of crushed. Even driving towards the audition, I'm like, this is a long drive out of LA. Ugh, this drive is going to be killer. Do I really want to do this show? It wasn't professional, and I've already done a lot of professional theater. I've gone on tour, I've been the lead, I've been in Fringe festivals, I've been in season premieres, I've been in American original casts. So it was really hard for me to kind of go backwards in the theater world. I just hadn't done a show in a couple of years. I've just been doing film and commercials. So I'm like, all right, well, let's go do one for fun because it makes me happy. It makes me happy to do it. So I got over myself and I went. Turns out the leading lady is just like me. We've become fast friends. We're both musical theater majors from the Midwest, and I adore her. And we kind of needed an actress friend in each other's lives because a lot of my best friends are not actors, actually, or actresses, I should say. And the music director's worked on Broadway with all these greats as a music director, and now he's composing original stuff for Broadway. It's insane. Like, I am not even the most qualified person there. I mean, I've not worked with Stephen Schwartz himself or whatever, so it's amazing. And the connections that you make, you don't know the connections you're going to make on some little project that you're doing for fun or doing to build your reel or doing just to get yourself back in the game. I've also done student films as a lead, and the people who were running the student films ended up coming to LA and doing bigger things. And guess who they called because she was so nice to them when they were freshmen in college or whatever? They called me to come work on their projects because I treated them well, not because I'm the best actress they've ever met. It very much has to do with personal relationships and how you make other people feel on set. Do you treat other people with respect? Do you treat the project with respect? Are you bringing positive energy in every day? Are people happy when you walk in the room? Are they going, oh God, they're here, avoid you? You want to look at those things. You want to be responsible for the energy that you bring into the room. I'll repeat that. That's a really good one. Be responsible for the energy that you bring into the room. So you want to bring light and amazing energy to every project you do. Haters gonna hate. I'm gonna make a whole video about that. You can't let what other people say about it or like being nasty and snarky get in your way either. Because when people see you rising up or people see you doing well, aside from your friends, hopefully your friends are positive, otherwise they're not your real friends. There's a video about that too. But sometimes people start tearing you down when you start rising. You can't let those people either be in your life or you can't let it affect you. You can't let that stop you because you might be gaining momentum even by doing these little things. So don't give up the fight and keep going, and consider taking something that you wouldn't normally take that does resonate with your soul. So you read an incredible script but they don't pay as much as usual. Maybe it's ultra low budget SAG or something like that. or it's not equity and you're not equity yet, but it's a show that you've always wanted to do and you miss dancing, just do it. Those are the projects that, if you're in between things, just do it to work. Do it for the work. Sometimes we need to do that. And I'd love to hear your opinions on this. I know this might be a little controversial, but it's really been on my mind today. So let me know what you think. Post your comments below. Try to keep it positive, or I'll have to block them. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.